This is Casey Vach for Inside Lacrosse here at the Conica Minolta Big City Classic with Cornell Big Red star attackman Rob Pannell. We're going to do a weapon of choice segment with Rob. So Rob, we're going to have you explain the head that you're using this year, why you chose it, and what it is about that head that fits your particular playing style.
All right, so this year I've actually gone through a number of different heads, but right now I'm using the STX Superpower. I did the dye job myself. Coach Luca's not really a fan of dye jobs, so I had to ease my way into it. So I kind of just went all out in the first one, with a little red faded into a black, and some 10s after Eamon McEnany, 21s for George Boyardi, and then my number 3, kind of all over it there. The shaft is a Nike Scandium with the SC Pursuit SC, a little red for Cornell in there. Just like the way it looks. And the pocket, I guess that's what really makes the stick and makes it work, is done by my line mate and best friend Steve Mock. So I guess he's starting to kind of do everybody's sticks on the team these days. Well, the offensive players certainly. So it's a great pocket. It can go low, and then can go a little bit high too for when I'm shooting. Get under there, just one nylon and then 2 shooters across the top, and pretty simple. But it's the brine ultra mesh, which is what we're all pretty much using these days, and it rips easily, so I actually have to tape it sometimes, but this is what I'm using these days.
And I noticed when you came out for practice you had a different stick. It looks like it was the same model, potentially.
Same exact stick. It was just an all white one. I tend to only use my gamer on game days, and keep the other one, and keep it in the locker and make sure it stays that way.
That takes me to my next question. I was actually going to ask you about superstitions, and I remember when I played, and still today people have superstitions about sticks. If you have any, tell us about what they might be.
Yeah, I guess the only thing is that I really don't practice with the stick that I use on game day, which is a little weird. I started at my freshman year. I used this stick with a lot of whip in practice that John Glynn had strung, and used stick with negative whip, as I joke around and say, on game day that I had strung. And more of like a tennis racket feeder type stick. So I like it if it's working in games. I like to just let it play in games and make sure it stays that way, and nothing happens to it in practice.
Well, Rob, thanks a lot, and we're going to watch Rob go to work tomorrow against the Princeton Tigers here at the Conica Minolta Big City Classic. For Inside Lacrosse, thanks a lot, Rob.
No problem. Thank you.